so thrilled to see you on the call today. I'm sure many more will join us and potentially watch this afterward. If I haven't met you, I hope I do in Austin. My name is Lori Lemon. I am part of the NAWBO HQ team. We can't be more excited to see you in 10 days. I cannot believe it. I'd be lying if I didn't say we weren't a little bit busy at this time, but all in the name of making it an awesome experience for you all. So please, if you do see me in Austin and I don't recall your face, please come up and say hello. I'd love to meet you. I just think we're going to have a great time together, and we'll spend the next hour doing that just as well, I hope. So I would like to introduce a couple of folks, and then I'll run down the agenda that we have. First, I'd like to introduce Christina Jorgensen. She is the lead of our communications team, a real key to our NAWBO team. Thank you, Christina, for joining us today. Joyce Lee, who popped in and then turned off her camera, but there she is. She is our VP of Operations. We are a small but mighty team, but Joyce has worked so hard on this conference. I worked closely with her on all aspects, and thanks for joining us today, Joyce. I appreciate it. Let me see any other team members. I do not see any more team members. I do see two wonderful sponsors. We will have Stephen Hewitt from UPS. He will talk to us in just a few minutes as I go through a couple of slides and provide you some information. And he'll share a little bit about what UPS is doing at the conference. And Allison Connors is here from Dell Technologies. She will do the same at a point as I go through a few tips on making the most of your conference experience. But to just thank Dell and UPS, wonderful partners for many years. Thank you for what you all are doing and do on a regular basis for NAWBO. We're very grateful. And then I'd also like to introduce, I know I see at least one board member, Karen Bennett. She is our immediate past national board chair. Welcome. Really glad you're on, Karen. And if I can put you on the spot, what would be one thing you wish you knew before you went to your first WBC that you might share with this audience?
That's a lot of conferences ago.
Very true.
You know what? Maybe one of the things is don't be shy to go up and talk to people you don't know. Because for whatever crazy reason, and we fixed this a couple years in, but when I first started going to conferences, which was a long time ago, all the NAWBO national stuff, I was the only person from my chapter who went for a while. So kind of running around by myself, and I hadn't been a member very long and I didn't really know anybody. And it's, for me anyway, it's a little uncomfortable to just walk up to a group of fabulous, successful women that I don't know and say hello and invite myself to share my cocktail or my lunch table with them. But you know what? We all want to say hello. And we all want to meet you. And even if you know other people at conference, half the fun of going is getting to meet all these amazing women from all over the country. So please don't be shy.
Absolutely. I love that recommendation. You'll see it later in my slides as well. Get out of your comfort zone. You know, this is such a great opportunity. So make the most of it. I think that is all the board members we have on. I know that the time always conflicts with a lot of other things going on. But anyway, I will go ahead and let you know what we're going to do the rest of this call, and that is essentially I'm going to share a PowerPoint presentation. It just contains some tips and some ideas on how to make the most of the conference. We'll give you some recommendations, some information. Certainly glad at the end of that to have you ask some questions if there's things on your mind that we haven't addressed. As I said, we'll turn it over to UPS and to Dell, to Allison and Stephen at just two different points during that part of the call. And then we'll conclude it basically with some networking, because we'd love to at least have you, especially if you've not attended before, have some familiar faces when you get to the conference, and give you just a little chance to connect, and that'll be basically the plan for today. So Let me share my screen. Okay.
Lori, while you're sharing your screen,
Yes.
hi everyone. I just wanted to let everyone know that we will share out the recording of this, but everyone will also receive over the next several days a know before you go e-blast communication. So definitely be on the lookout for that. And it will have lots of things that you hear about today and some new exciting things too. So
Absolutely.
yeah,
Yep,
definitely
that's
watch for
perfect.
that.
Yes, yes. So you will see things and hear things. You'll hear them today, but again, this won't be the only time. You'll get other information, and we'll make sure you're in good shape before the conference. So, with that, I'll kick it off. Again, we've done at least a few introductions. We will let you all introduce yourselves to each other in the networking. But we'll head into some reminders and at least some good information, I hope, on making the most of the conference, and then you'll connect after that. So first, this is at the Austin or the Renaissance Austin Hotel, which is an amazing hotel just north of the city of Austin. Since this is taking place at the end of their Austin City Limits, which is a huge music festival, I think our location is fantastic. While we want to be in the heart of things, and I think our location's great, we're not right downtown, and I think that may be a plus. And one thing that comes along with that is a little bit more space. So if you are local to Austin, there is daily parking right outside in a lot right outside the hotel that is complimentary, which these days actually is somewhat rare. So it's easy to get there, easy to park. Obviously, there are also overnight parking and valet options, again, for those coming from the Austin area. There is a restaurant and bar on the atrium or lobby level. Again, they call their lobby level the atrium. And as you can see by the lower picture of the two, to me, it reminds me of whether it's Embassy Suites or another kind of hotel where we've seen the big lobby and the rooms facing the lobby, which what I love about that is it's very open and it's all organized and sort of in great locations. We're not going to a huge hotel this year. So I think we are going to have a fantastic time connecting because it's going to be so much easier to do so. We are in the Arboretum area. That's where the hotel is. There are shops and restaurants. You can get on Google Maps. You can see there's everything from chain restaurants to others, local restaurants around, and again, some shopping at the Domain, should you want to. So I think the location will work great with that as well. Just to keep in mind, obviously, Texas, in October, it is still warm, basically low of 60, high of 80, which I think will be lovely. But if you're like me, keep in mind that we are in a hotel conference center or conference area, and I'm always cold. So maybe bring a layer or two if that applies to you as well. We're often asked about the attire for the conference. The attire is business casual. We want you to be comfortable, but look professional. But we're going to have a lot of fun. I will certainly talk more about our receptions in a moment, and maybe put Renee Kruss right on the spot and ask her to say something in a minute. But think about maybe some Western wear or jeans for the Monday reception. So this is a more casual event that's going to be on site. And then maybe consider your heels and something a little nicer for the gala. It is an awards gala. And so we consider it sort of business formal or cocktail attire. It is definitely not black tie. Okay. All right. Then 5 tips to make the most of your conference experience. Number 1, we are so excited this year. Bank of America, our presenting sponsor, is also helping us by sponsoring the conference app. And it is going to make it a wonderful experience. And here's how you get the app. It is not launched yet. We will launch it later next week, right before the conference. But you can get the app one of 2 ways. You can either just search for Cvent, C-V-E-N-T, events in the App Store on your phone. Or when you get on site, we will obviously give you a conference bag and a program. And in that program, on more than one page, but page 8, you will see what I am showing at the bottom of this slide. It's a QR code. So just simply scan it, and then that will take you to the app. You download the app, and then you just have to search for our event. You type in NABO Women's Business Conference, but I suspect you'll find us by just typing in NABO and Women's, and you'll probably get right to the event. The cool thing about that is you're going to be able to see the agenda. You're going to be able to see all the exhibitors that are exhibiting at the conference. You're going to be able to find our breakout sessions and workshops, both in terms of locations and in terms of who's speaking and what the topics are. So it's going to be incredibly useful. Obviously, we love our printed program book, but this is something where you can even customize your own agenda. So we are grateful for the conference app. Hope you will download it. I'm going to explain that there are a couple of reasons why you want to do it, in addition to just customizing your experience at the conference. So building on that, planning your conference agenda. I know these visuals are not too large, but just wanted to give you a general layout of the hotel. In the lower left, it's called the atrium level or the lobby level. That's where you saw the rooms looking in on the very open lobby. We are going to be using Grand Ballroom A and B combined. So just the Grand Ballroom and the foyer. Again, right off the lobby. You come in here, it's very open. The bar and restaurant's back here. So here's the main ballroom. And then some events will take place in the Glass Oaks Ballroom, which is just down a stairway and out to this location here. And then on Tuesday, we will have one workshop that will be in Brazos. Otherwise, and I should also say on Tuesday, we'll have a very special program for our Next Gen Forum is coming back for our young women entrepreneurs and budding entrepreneurs. First time back in person since 2019. So we're very, very excited for that. They will be using the Glass Oaks Ballroom on Tuesday. But otherwise, we will use it on Sunday for some events. And then if you look on the right side of the screen, the plaza level is just one level down in the hotel. There are stairs that you can go down, sort of a long set of stairs, or there are both elevators in the exhibit hall. And then I believe there are a couple of other elevators located off the lobby. This is where our exhibit hall is going to be, the Rio Grande exhibit hall. All of our exhibitors, one location, very easy to get to. What I love about this too is there's built-in registration areas here. So we will have registration Monday and Tuesday right here. We will have it up in the lobby on Sunday. If you're coming in for the annual meeting, we will have it in the lobby on Sunday. You will see us right away. And that's where you'll get your badge and your bag. And then breakouts and workshops, San Antonio, Sabine, Pecos, and Trinity A and B, which we just calling Trinity A and B. That's it. And we are all like right in the same area. Our Monday night reception is going to be in this area. So very easy to navigate where you're going within the hotel. Okay. All right. So next tip, if you are new to to NABO, this may be your new member, or you're new to WBC, you haven't attended WBC before, or maybe both. We have a wonderful sponsor, UPS, who does a meet and greet on Sunday. And again, we want to both help new attendees make the most of their conference experience. And we also want to share a little bit about how to make the most of your NABO membership. And that session will take place on Sunday from 10 to 11:15. The agenda basically is to hear a little bit certainly from UPS and the women business owners who are going to be with them. And then hear a little bit, most likely from Melanie Dunlop on the membership team and a little bit from me possibly on how to make the most of everything. And then hopefully make some new connections in that room. And yes, there is a special giveaway that I don't want to take away from Stephen. But if you attend that as a new member, new conference attendee, there's something special for you. So with that, I will stop sharing for a moment. And Stephen, I'd like to turn it over to you to talk a little bit about what UPS has in store, both at that session, the breakout you're sponsoring, the booth, all that good stuff.
Sure. Thank you, Lori. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Stephen Hewitt. I am the Director for the diverse customer segment here at UPS. We are the fearless team of 4, sometimes 3, that works tirelessly to support and empower women-owned and minority-owned businesses. We do this largely through partnerships with very special organizations, such as the National Association of Women Business Owners. They have been a partner of ours in this mission to empower women founders for years and years, and I am grateful to be the steward of that relationship on the UPS side going forward. We are excited to see you all, whom will be attending in Austin in a few days, and we're excited to be a sponsor as well. This is my first NAWBO, so I'll be learning just as much as many of you at the new member meet and greet, but we plan to have tons of giveaways, talk more about upcoming programs, which includes an $80,000 grant contest for whom all of you will be eligible to apply for in the coming months, as well as new initiatives and programs that we'll be rolling out in conjunction with NAWBO in 2024 to make resources available to you that are going to help you scale. More importantly, I just want to learn and meet you all and hear the stories of how and why you started your businesses, what UPS should be doing in the months and years ahead to continue to support you. What role do we play in your success story? So that's what we'll be leveraging that, and then sharing a few stories of customers whom we've helped and how they've gone from A to B and sometimes A to Z, with UPS again being just a small part of their success story. The marketing panel, I'm really excited about this opportunity because marketing is evolving quickly these days. 60 years ago, human intelligence doubled every 20 years. Today, it doubles every 6 weeks, to give you a sense of what's going on. And so business owners need to be on their toes to remain competitive. And there are 3 main dynamics we're seeing right here in our corporate walls that keep us at our top of mind and keep us, constantly with our industry as to what's going on and what we should be doing to pivot and scale. The first is artificial intelligence. Many roles are being automated, and we're trying to understand how quickly the technology is evolving so that we can deploy it at scale to help our 1 million plus small business customers just in the United States alone. And there's tremendous potential for these tools, but it takes a while to really wrap your hands around it. And as soon as you think you understand it, out comes version 2.0. So we're talking about the tools that are available today for small business users to use in 5 minutes that can really cut down the time they spend on marketing strategies and tactics so that they can focus on what's most important, that's driving the business. The second component we'll be discussing is public relations. At the end of the day, regardless of the technology and the gadgets and what have you, business is about people. It's about relationships. It's about who you know. It's about who can get you in certain doors. Because if you can get you in certain doors, certain contracts and certain opportunities open up. So we'll be talking about the value of those relationships in an increasingly digitized society and economy. So really excited on that part. And the third thing we'll be discussing is content marketing. One of my favorite quotes is by Simon Sinek, who's a business expert, coach, what have you. He's fond of saying people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. And so content marketing is really one of the best avenues to really share your story. Tell why you do what you do, why people should get behind you, and what a cohesive and coherent strategy to really reinforce that narrative time and again across the many media outlets you use to drive awareness and amplify your messaging could really impact the bottom line. So I won't take up any more of your time. Thank you for this, Lori. I look forward to seeing you all in 10 days, and we have some really special giveaways we're excited to give away in Austin. So thank you again.
Wonderful. Thank you, Stephen. I appreciate that. Do also want to say that please don't miss the UPS booth. They have 3 women business owners who won a contest to share their booth space and bring their products and services to you in the exhibit hall. So we are thrilled that they are a part of it. I believe at least one of them might be here. So anyway, don't miss them because we're grateful to UPS for doing that as well. So that sounds great. Let me get back to sharing my screen and then, sorry, let me go right down here.
I have to run to another, but thank you again, Lori. I look forward to seeing you all in 10 days.
Absolutely. Thanks so much, Stephen, for joining us. We appreciate it. Okay. So we talked a little bit about what UPS is doing and what UPS is bringing to the table. Here's the next tip. Don't miss the receptions. So we've got some awesome receptions. We work hard, but we play hard. And we are going to bring you some awesome receptions. So The Sunday is the annual meeting. Many of you will likely be there. After that, Bank of America is bringing us a picnic at County Line on the lake. So dress appropriately. We will be outside, and I think they're going to make it a lot of fun. So you won't want to miss that. But again, it is for attendees of the annual leadership meeting on Sunday. Then Monday, Boots and Bling, it's a Texas thing. This we are excited to do on site at the hotel. We're not going to make you get on a bus or go anywhere. We're going to be right there. We've got a great venue. We want to open up the doors, the exhibit hall, open up the doors to the foyer and the pool area, and just have some fun. And to do that, we thought it would be really fun if people might have the opportunity to either bring some Western wear or purchase some Western wear. So Renee, you want to just take a quick second and tell them what you might have to offer at the exhibit hall?
Sure, I'd love to. Thank you so much, Lori and Joy, for all the work you guys are putting into this and everyone. Lots of fun. We have, those of you who are from Texas and aren't, we just have some fabulous, what we call Western chic. So we'll be bringing just vests, skirts, jeans, jackets, fringe, leather, of course, hats, Western and fedora, ranger hats. So Sunday, there'll be an opportunity to create your own. We'll have a hat bar, which will be lots of fun. We've done them at a very low cost to you all. It'll run about $15 for a hat, $15 for a trim. Can't beat that. That'll be on Sunday, and then Monday we'll have pre-done hats and lots of really fun clothing to choose from. Everything ranges from $30 up to, we've got some fabulous unique leather things that are cha-ching. So we've got a wide range for everybody, but most of all, we just love outfitting people to make them feel and look very best that they can and have fun. So
Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank
Thanks,
you. We
Lori.
so look forward to seeing you there, Renee.
thank you.
All right. And then we will conclude with our National Awards Gala on Tuesday. Again, all on site, other than Sunday night. You will take a bus to the County Line on the lake, which is a gorgeous venue. But otherwise, Monday and Tuesday, we will be at the hotel. We'll end our programming on Tuesday, give you a little bit of a time to go up and get ready, get gussied up a little bit, maybe, whatever you are comfortable with. We'll have a little bit of a photo op. Sponsored by UPS in the foyer for about a half an hour, and then we will start our gala at 6 o'clock on Tuesday evening. Awesome experience to hear the top 3 for Women Business Owner of the Year, hear that panel, have a lovely dinner, and then hear who actually is going to be that Women Business Owner of the Year for 2023. So definitely don't miss out on the receptions. All right, then. Who doesn't want to donate and enter to win? I mean, we've got some fabulous prizes. If you have been here before, you know a couple of things. Typically, we have, as we do this year, donations to the NAWBO Institute allow you to get into certain, they allow you to get raffle tickets and get into these raffles for some amazing prizes. So a Tory Burch bag, purse, 2 one-year memberships, both of those donated by Bank of America. We've got a Kendra Scott necklace, and we've got zebra heels from one of our exhibitors' getaway sticks. So you do that by going to the NAWBO booth and purchasing raffle tickets that are donations to the NAWBO Institute that allow you to get into those raffles, but do it on Monday. Tuesday morning, we're going to draw who's going to win. Now, you'll definitely want to visit all the sponsors and exhibitors in the exhibit hall anyway, but just to give you a little extra motivation, Dell Technologies is offering a laptop, as they have in the past, which is awesome, for a raffle for those of you who visit all the exhibitors. This year, visiting the exhibitors, you're not going to be filling out a piece of paper for your passport. We've made it even easier. What you're going to do is download the conference app. You're going to see that there's a whole list of exhibitors in there. As you go see Renee, or you go see UPS or Dell, etc., go into your app and simply click on it, and that is effectively checking off that you have visited that sponsor, that exhibitor. In the end, you'll get points for visiting them. We will take everybody who has the total points of all the exhibitors put them in the raffle, and that's how we'll choose who. We'll pull a name for who gets the wonderful laptop. But to tell you just a little bit more about what Dell is doing at the conference, both a laptop and otherwise, Allison Connors, can I have you talk to us for a couple minutes?
Yes, thank you so much, Lori, for setting up this call for us to do a little event catch up. So thank you all. Hello, everyone. I'm super excited to be at the NAWBO event this year. Actually got to attend last year in my hometown of Louisville, Kentucky. So excited to be at our headquarters hometown of Austin, Texas for Dell. I am currently an account executive under our Small Business Associations team at Dell. So we will have a Dell team member, a group of Dell team members at booth 500 to be able to share more information with you all about your Dell benefits, get to talk to you all about your awesome businesses and ways technology can enhance your business. In addition, we will have products for you to check out. We're even doing a caricature artist again. So I know if some of you all were there last year, it was such a big hit. So we're going to be bringing him back this year. So you can add it onto your badge. It's super fun. I wish I had mine here from the last event so I could show you all, but I'm sure you'll be seeing them across the exhibit hall shortly after we arrive. But we will also have some fun swag items. And then, as Lori mentioned, you will be entered to win the Dell XPS. So that is a 13-inch laptop. It is 2-in-1. It's detachable, so it makes it super easy to carry with you on the go with your business. And then also have access to that keyboard and mouse there. It is an i7 processor, so that is super equipped for all of your business use. It is 16 gigabytes of memory and then a 512 solid state drive. So great, powerful system for your business, and it's valued over $1,500. And then that's not all. We are super excited to have a breakout session scheduled for Tuesday, the 17th at 11 a.m. It is titled, "It is that simple, technology best practices to empower growth." So really excited about that. And in that interactive session, you will be hearing from 3 empowering Dell women talk about their technology best practices to efficiently run the business while staying in control. You'll also learn how to increase employee productivity, lower support costs, secure your intellectual property, and as mentioned before as well, leverage AI insights to resolve problems before they occur. Time is your most valuable asset, as you all know, as business owners. So get it back to focus on your core business. We look forward to seeing you all at our booth in our breakout session in the next few days. And thank you all so much. And I'm excited to meet with you guys there.
Wonderful. Yes, we are excited to see you there. You are right. The caricature area of your booth had a long line, so that was a lot of fun, and everyone loves the raffle for the laptop for sure. So thank you so much for being a part of this. Thrilled to have you involved and such a good partner as always. So good. Okay, then let me go back here again. Getting good at
Lori,
sharing screen.
it's
Yes, ma'am.
Joyce.
It is.
Maybe everybody's wondering, how can I get into that drawing for Dell laptop? How can we
Yes.
get in?
Okay, so what you do is you visit every exhibit booth, and then in the app, you go in and you check off. It's not literally a check mark, but you go in and you click, okay, I visited Dell, I visited Renee Kress Wright, I connect, all the different booths. And that when you do that, you're gaining a point for each exhibitor and sponsor who you visited. Visit them all. We will automatically pull a list, so we will know that you did because you checked it off essentially in the app, and then we will put it into the raffle and select one winner.
And I
Thank you.
think that the section is called Game Center in the app. So you can do it
Amy
live,
can
or you can do it back when you're in your hotel room that evening and just check off all the booths that you visited. So
Yep.
It's very cool. We're excited.
Okay, perfect. All right. Well, let me go to my conclusion here, and then I'll certainly ask for other questions. Okay, so this is sort of my conclusion, at least I think what's most important. And that is, when you come to the conference, be present. We realize that you sacrifice a lot to be here. It's costly. There's time away from could be childcare, elder care, certainly time away from your business. Whether you're a solopreneur or not, we know that it's hard to step away. So be as present as you can at the conference. Make the most by attending sessions, going to the conference, or going to the exhibit hall, going to the events. I know it can be tempting as problems arise to step away, and sometimes you need to do that. But I hope you can minimize it to make the most of what the conference has to offer. And a couple of other things. I mean, step out of your comfort zone. Maybe challenge yourself to sit at a table with no one you know, because you will meet, many new NAWBO connections. Perhaps attend a breakout session or a workshop on a topic that's new to you. Sort of, open up your mind and learn a little bit more, whether that's AI, whether that's, new marketing techniques, whatever it might be. And then, of course, most practically, wear comfortable shoes. You are on your feet a fair amount. We do have we try to give you a little better schedule this year by starting just a little bit later, particularly on Monday morning. But you still got long days. So definitely be comfortable. And I did think of one other thing after I put this together, and that is either potentially bring business cards if you're using paper business cards, or use an e-card or connect via LinkedIn. The point is, make connections with people at the conference when you're there. Potentially take notes down on that business card if that's how you do it. But you don't want to get home and think, oh, I sat with that wonderful woman. Where was she from? Or what? Oh, we had something in common with our businesses. I should have taken her info. So connect with one another. Enjoy getting to know each other. We all know so many valuable business connections happen that way. So just our thoughts on maybe how best to make the conference the best experience and use of your time. Joyce.
Yes, hi. I just got an email from the hotel, and
Yes.
then the hotel contact was telling me that make sure they just had a news in regards to the Austin airport. And then she asks us to encourage everybody, instead of 2 hours before your flights, plan 3 hours in advance going out.
Out
Because
from
Austin
Houston, from
Airport-
Austin home or to Austin?
Yes. No, Austin home.
Austin home. Okay.
Austin
Even-
home.
even
17th
after?
and
After the conference?
17th is the most busiest day according to Austin Airport alert.
Okay.
18th might be okay if you guys are leaving on Wednesday, but yeah, I would be going 3 hours in advance. I just wanted to put it out there.
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Good point. Good point.
See, another good reason to stay for the gala and all day Tuesday, because it's going to be just so backed up. You might
I
as well
love
just
that.
get dressed up and stay.
You are right. Plus, it's such an amazing event, such a wonderful way to close out the conference. So absolutely. Okay. One more comment. We wouldn't be where we are today, both at NAWBO or with what we're doing for the conference, without our sponsors. Bank of America, presenting sponsor, all of our sponsors listed here. We are so grateful to all of you, to all of them, for all they do for NAWBO. For all of you, it's going to make an awesome conference. So I wanted to make sure that we put that up. As I said, we're bringing back our Next Gen Forum. So grateful to those who have stepped up, including Bank of America, FICO, and MasterCard on that. But again, so much going on, so many people to thank for what is yet to come here. As I said, what I think will be a wonderful conference. Otherwise, see you in Austin. That is the lobby of the hotel, and we will have 2 big balloon bunches on one on either side of that sign. And so we are going to welcome you in style, and we will have, I think, an outstanding event. So anyone want to ask some questions or any other tips that anyone has before we do a little bit of networking real quick?
I have a couple of quick questions, Lori.
Yes.
Hi,
Yeah.
everybody. I'm Nadine Nicholson. I'm from Calgary, Alberta. It's like the Texas of the North, I guess you could say. Anyway, quick
Weather's
question.
a little different.
To Yeah, the weather's a little different. Okay, so 2 questions. Number 1 is around membership, that Sunday event. So I understand that that's specifically for members who were at the member meeting, then they can continue on and have that Sunday event together.
It's
Is that correct?
anyone who attends the leadership meeting. So if we welcome non-members at our leadership meeting, our annual meeting as well. So if you're there on Sunday and you attend during the day, you're absolutely welcome to join the Bank of America reception.
Oh,
in the
okay.
evening.
Okay, sounds great.
Yeah, sorry if I
Second
said members.
question,
I meant anyone who is registered for that day.
I don't think that you maybe said members. I think I just thought it was for members.
Okay.
Second question is around food at the conference.
Yes.
Are there any meals included with the conference registration?
Yes, there
And
are.
if so, what are they?
Yes, that's a great question. So we will have lunch together on Sunday if you are participating in the annual meeting. Then
Okay.
on Monday, we will offer a continental breakfast. I believe it's at 9:30. I'm sorry, I don't have my schedule pulled up in front of me. You don't think I'd know this off
That's
the top
okay.
of my head. But we offer continental breakfast and we will offer lunch that day. And then the reception will have light hors d'oeuvres and beverages in the evening. And that is all included.
Lori, for
Yes.
Monday reception, we'll have stations, so it'll be pretty
More
heavy.
substantial than light.
Substantial.
How
Yeah.
about that? And then Tuesday morning, we will have another continental breakfast. We will provide lunch, a buffet lunch, and then we will provide dinner for the gala, a buffet dinner for the gala. So almost all of the meals are included. If you want to go out to dinner after the reception on Monday, obviously that can be your choice. If you are there on Sunday but not involved in the annual meeting, then of course those meals would be on your own as well.
Great. Thank you for clarifying. Thank you. Look forward to seeing you all there.
Good questions. And I should also say one other thing. If there are any special accommodations or severe food allergies, not necessarily preferences, but severe food allergies, please contact me. I'll make sure my email's in the chat, and I think most people know where to find me, or just email events@nabo.org. But we'd love to hear from you. We can't help you or can't try and figure out something that'll work without hearing from you. And we'd love to make it a conference that everyone is comfortable and can enjoy. Anything else?
Lori, I saw in the chat that someone had asked about the timing of the app and when the conference will be posted.
Yes.
So like, for instance, I already have downloaded the app. I went in, so I just, as soon as the conference is live, I'll connect that. When would you say that would be available? Maybe by like Wednesday?
It should be Wednesday or Thursday of next
Okay.
week, late next week. We're putting the final touches on it. So yes, about a week from now is very good timing, certainly before the conference begins, but we should be able to have it by Wednesday or Thursday of next week. And to Christina's point, you could go ahead and download, if you want to download the app from your app store, you're welcome to do that ahead of time. You'll be good to go, and we'll let you know as soon as we launch it and you can get started. Anyone else? Okay, well then I will set up some breakout rooms here in a moment or two, just so that you all can connect, maybe say who you are, if you've gone to WBC before, maybe what's the one thing you want to get out of the conference. We'll try and I think we can probably do 2 different sessions, but pretty short, so go fairly quick. But I will stop the recording here in a moment. But first, I just want to say thank you to everyone who attended today and who will watch later on. We love seeing you on these calls. We love your energy, your passion, and we're very excited to see you in Austin. And obviously, we wish you the best getting there and hope that we have just an awesome conference together.